Hi, Tanya from CLI. I have a few more tips for you for back to school. So one of the things that you should probably talk to your kids about is where you're going to keep your backpack and your lunchbox before school so that they can find it when they're headed out the door, and where they're putting it after school. Along with that, you should probably have a discussion about where important papers are supposed to go so that they come out of the backpack. So the day of the field trip or the day of picture day, you know where those forms are so that you can have them ready in advance and no one is running around the house trying to figure out where the form is or where the paper is. So have those discussions early about where you're going to put important papers. Also, something really important is talking about lunch. So, if your kids are bringing their lunch, who is packing that lunch? As your kids get a little bit older, they can take on that responsibility of packing their lunch. You can buy certain items that they can throw in there themselves, and that takes a little bit of pressure off of you, creates some independence and responsibility for the kids. And then most of the time, they may actually eat their lunch that they're bringing to school if they're packing it themselves. If your child is a buyer and you are paying the account, you might want to talk to them about how much money they have, how many times a week they're allowed to buy their lunch. I know when my kids were in elementary school, they bought once or twice a week. There were certain days that they were allowed to buy their lunch and other days we had to bring. And then when they got to middle school and high school, they were given a budget, maybe $20 a week or something like that, to where they could purchase the extra items. But if they chose to buy their friends smoothies and their $20 ran out in one day, they were brown bagging it for the rest of the week. So it's important to have those conversations and set those expectations early. They will prevent some issues that you have in the long run. If you need anything else, you can check out my book, Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, A Parent's Manual. I'm here to help.